yeah. No. But everybody a try, but the pilot watch, all of them a try lead you. When you check it out, all of them I laugh. Regular me sick a clock or spot, and bag a low talking tough chat. Them a know the real thing, them a up cap. Some fall palm face, them love up. Dirty foot can't step clean. Straight mind don't think clean. Life got a lot of choices, choose who you wanna be. Now make them bother we. Them mates don't right, obviously them don't wanna we. Oh no, dirty foot can't step clean. Straight mind don't think clean. No, life got a lot of choices, choose who you wanna be. Now make them bother we. Them mates don't right, obviously them don't wanna we. Oh no. Hey, fun. Them seven bad apple squad bunch. Oh yeah. One spin to outside. No stamina. Second chance, them can't get a blood.
So this is Travella.
It's another day to give thanks for life. Many didn't see it, many don't have a smile. So I take this time just to give you thanks. 'Cause you have been good, whether I've been good or bad. Do I thank you. Do I thank you. Oh. Do I thank you. Do I thank you. Oh. You are so awesome, none can compare your name. Your love is endless, leave me breathless. And though I make mistakes and often stray, you remain faithful, so this is why I say, do I thank you. Do I thank you. Do I thank you. Yeah. Do I thank you. It's another day to give thanks for life. Many didn't see it, many don't have a smile. So I take this time just to give you thanks. 'Cause you have been good, whether I've been good or bad. Do I thank you. Do I thank you. Oh. Do I thank you. Do I thank you. Oh. And though I make mistakes and often stray, you remain faithful, so this is why I say, do I thank you. Do I thank you. Oh, oh. Do I thank you. Yeah. Do I thank you. Oh, oh, yeah. You love me beautifully. La 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 la. Yeah. You love me beautifully. So I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, oh. Thank you. Yeah. Thank
I love my African king, firm and strong, I am proud of him.
Yeah, my queen very beautiful, she are the African goddess.
I love the way you make me feel like a queen, me alone if you ride the rhythm.
Yeah, she give me joy and happiness, she never give me no burn.
Me papa, me not give you gun, me I give you daughter or son.
Oh Lord, never fill up the earth with kings and queens.
Oh, you are my love, my number one, my number one. You are my love, my number one. Don't want another, you're my number one. My morning sun, you are my number one. My number one.
You be the top of the list, yeah. Give me the best, never the list, yeah. I be the priest, you be the priestess. Like the beauty and the beast, yeah. I got this story to tell them. See them a envy, we no send them. We they enjoy love, we they burn them. See they burn them. Oh, we no mega. To the haters, I make a finger. Come sit down in a metida. You have a mind of a queen, you know, reason like a diva. Me love about the shape and figure.
I love the way you make me feel like a queen. Me alone, I feel right there with him.
My queen very beautiful, she are the African goddess.
Me papa, me not give you banana, me I give you daughter or son.
Oh Lord, never fill up the earth with kings and queens.
Yeah, you are my love, my So the system I treat my people. More money enough, so I can feed my people. Once I come from the ghetto, they will never let you grow. But we're not giving up, even though a life rough man. I said the upper class, nothing have money, but they get to need it more. Yeah. No love for the poor, I need it. Pressure overload. It evident change is coming. Set big plans, get some money, make sense. Hunger struggles are the things we used to. But we will have to change them. Pray to the money you lead us, God. Cause when you're poor, then treat you bad. Yeah, we love life, but we think that the one yeah, we are. And get to do nothing, live like that. Oh no, so we need some bugger money. And we need some bugger money. So we need some bugger money. Need some bugger money. Money we want. Enough money like in a me yard, me have a cheap land. Me no want it, but if I saw me have to live here, me rather leave land. Me no get to you with a get fi can yam food out a butter bean can. Before bang a phone a long time, a dirty system a scam. Poverty, culture, take it out of we life. Car poor people don't have no vice. Every day you a work out all of your mind. Minimum wage can't buy no house for your life. Oh no, so we need some bugger money. Yeah, we need some bugger money. So we need some bugger money. Need some bugger money. Hungry rough, so the system I treat my people. More money enough, so I can feed my people. Once I come from the ghetto, they will never let you grow. But we're not giving up, even though a life rough. Nah, I said the upper class, nothing have money, but they get to need it more. Yeah.
So, just to tell you a little bit about her, I mean, typical. It's funny, Ross, like a lot of people, they grow up in the church, right? And that's where they learn their music. And, it sounds like she performed a lot of stage shows, and most of it was gospel music, which we'll be talking with her more about. And she was nominated for Best Female Artist on, I think it's called Tehela Radio in Trinidad. She was nominated as the Artist of the Year, as well as the Song of the Year on a Caribbean Maryland Music Gospel Awards based in Bahamas. I think that's where she kind of gets the name, eh? I see some traveling going on. She also did a Caribbean radio tour in 2018 in Trinidad, Antigua, and Grenada. So Traveler continues to follow her dreams in music despite the hurdles happening in the world. And it sounds like, the song we're going to see if we can play a bit later, Let Your Hair Down. And I think that the expression hair down means a lot to a lot of women, because it's just saying, it's a time to just, break free from all the stress and just enjoy life, So it seems like wherever there was a concert, she attended it. She comes from a musical background. Her first love for music was developed growing up with her mother, Pauline Darby, who she said had the most beautiful voice. And it's funny because the first voice we hear from in the womb is our mother, so that would only make sense, yeah? She grew up, as a member of the church, and so of course we're going to find out if it's gospel or, how she describes the genre of music that she listens to. So I'm going to see if I can get in touch with the artist shortly. Yeah. And Thanks, Thanks is the one you just played. It brought me down memory lane listening to that song. So this one is Hair Down we're going to play now. Okay.
Got up this morning feeling so blessed. Nothing's gonna take away this happiness. Even though the world's gravely in mess. Shut me and shut out all the stress. Gotta admit, things ain't so bad. When I look back on the road I've tried, I could have been dead, but I'm right here. So this time I'm letting down my hair. Oh, 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 oh. La, 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 la. Feeling so good I've run out of words. If you can relate, come and sing this song. Oh, 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 oh. La, 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 la.
So this is
Feeling
Traveler.
so good I've run out of words. If you can relate, come and sing this song. Dress up if you want to go out, have some fun. Life is too short for it to be done. Call up some friends, don't be alone. Give all the love you cannot suppose. Stop complaining, stop the whining. You have a life, so you have everything. Oh, 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 oh. La, 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 la. Feeling so good, I run out of words. If you
So we're listening on Roots Reggae Radio to Traveler.
Got up this morning feeling so blessed. Nothing's gonna take away this happiness. Even though the world's gravely in mess. Shut me and shut out all the stress. Gotta admit, things ain't so bad. When I look back on the road I've tried, I could have been dead, but I'm right here. So this time I'm letting down my hair. Oh, 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 oh. La, 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 la.
La la la, you listen to the voice of Traveler.
I've run out of words.
She have a unique flow, Karen. She have a unique flow, you know.
Definitely.
Oh, 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 oh,
As you said, we're going to try to touch base with the artist
la, la.
so you can get to hear a lot more
Out of words.
about her traveling.
Come and sing this song. Dress up if you want to go out, have some fun. Life is too short for it to be done.
Traveler, are you there?
Welcome to Roots Reggae Radio. My name is Karen Delight.
Hey, Karen. Thank you so much, you guys, for having me.
Yes, man. Hold on, let me get some audio. Hang on a second, man. Yes, introduce yourself again. Yes. Are you there?
I'm here. Are you
Okay, there we go. Now we can hear you a bit better.
Yes, ma'am, loud
Reintroduce
and clear.
yourself loud and clear.
Okay, great.
They just reintroduce yourself again. There was a bit of an audio issue.
Hi, everybody. I am Traveler from Jamaica. You don't know, representing all the way. It's all about consciousness. It's all about righteousness, love, and unity.
Yes, man. So where you are right now? You are in Jamaica right now?
I'm in Jamaica.
Okay, come just take a ask you how far you're traveling from right now. But me like your name. Yeah, your name signify journey. It signify that you're on the move. Yeah, it have a significant meaning to it. Me like the whole traveler type of vibes. Like your walk with energy, your walk with the flow,
Yeah, man, most definitely. I actually gave myself the name. Well, I got the name from growing up. I remember a family friend, he's always calling me Traveler, because I always like to.
On the move.
I'm always on the go, always on the go.
Yes.
And then when I think about, us being here on Earth, we're not here to see, we're just really traveling. We're just passing through this place, so I figure it would be just perfect to name myself Traveler.
Yeah, to run with it. Definitely.
Traveler, before we begin with the question, I want to tell you something. When it comes to music, depending on what you're going through or depending where you are at the time, the music, it has a different impact. And it's funny, I was listening, I heard your songs the beginning of the week. And then with me, I revisit songs and I kind of analyze them, I dissect them. And I was listening to Thanks. And I moved from Thanks, and it was like I was on a journey myself, spiritually, just listening to your music, because it was like so healing. I went from Thanks, and then I felt like, you know what? I had to let my hair down. After letting my hair down and feeling a little inner peace and a little positivity, I definitely felt like a winner.
Like a winner.
Wow. By feeling like a winner, hear me out, hon. By feeling like a winner, my day became beautiful. And I'll tell you something. So your music brought me on this little spiritual journey, and I'm going to share something with you. As I said, certain music is medicine for serenity, for peace, for calmness, for stillness. And I feel that when you're writing music that does that for people, then you're doing a good job. So I want to tell you, like today for me personally, I was listening to your music at work, in the shower, when I came out the shower, as I got dressed, on my way here. And it was healing for me because it felt like this week the devil was attacking me. It was God, it was attacking my faith in God. And I just your music just brought a positivity to me. And it said to me, you know what? The devil's advocates, they're not going to win. Your music brought me to what my mom used to say, which is the beach. Peace. Whenever my mom used to say, come home, because my mom was in Florida. So when we say come home, you're coming to the beach, to peace.
Yeah.
Well,
Serenity.
the serenity. Well, your music was my beach today. So to begin with, thank you. Can we play thank you?
Wow.
So all of that you did, Traveler.
You actually got me teary-eyed right now because hearing you say this,
Yes.
it's the whole purpose of me writing music and putting out music. And to be honest, for the past, let's say 2 years, during this pandemic, it has been a lot. It has been a journey.
Yes.
And it has been really challenging for everybody.
Yes.
More so I can speak for myself who's an artist. It has been so difficult, to keep pushing, to keep going. You have days when you don't have no motivation to write, to even listen to your songs.
Your songs, yes.
Or to even promote your own songs. And to hear you say this, it's all the encouragement that I need to continue.
Yes,
well,
man.
you have to. You're such a beautiful voice. And like I said, I cried tears. I haven't cried for so long. And I'm one of those people that don't cry. But my tears and my shower water blended with a piece of serenity as I played your music in the shower. So I'm telling you that I know it did that for me, and I'm a tough cookie. So can you imagine all the people, this is why music like yours, I love bringing this to Roots Reggae Radio, because I know that your music's going to heal somebody else. I know your music is going to do something wonderful for someone else. So I want you to know that maybe this is a message I'm sending to you because you sent a message to me.
Yes.
So my message to you is be resilient. Don't stop doing what you're doing because you can do it. And I know that this has been a difficult year for you. I'm not trying to sound like a psychic, but I know you've gone through your trials and tribulations, and I feel it. But keep pushing.
Yeah.
Yes, man. So
Thank you so much. I am humbled.
So how did it all started for you, Traveler? Like was it like in the school, in the church? Like, how did you decide that you're gonna sing something, or you want to sing something?
Well, most of us in Jamaica would say, we start doing music in church because, you grew up in church. Mommy ensured that you have to go Sunday school. You have to be at church every Sunday. So it all started off in church. And from there, I kept singing, got older, still have the love for music because my mom is such a beautiful singer. She has the most beautiful voice to me. So I guess from in the belly, she has been singing to me. Yes. So it was inevitable for me to actually come. And the funny thing about it, she's always saying to me, I always wanted to be a singer. I always found myself writing growing up. That's my mom. and
Yes.
she just didn't get to pursue it. So I would say to her, well, I am doing this for you.
For you.
Most
yes.
definitely. And when you talk about
Right, so-
singing from in the womb and hearing that beautiful voice, and it transpired to you while you're in her womb, I want to play Beautiful Day, not only because you made me have a beautiful day, because I think that, we want the
Yeah.
rest of the world.
It's appropriate for the day.
It's appropriate for the day.
Ooh, oh. Ooh, oh.
You're locked inside Root Sugar Radio.
This is Beautiful Day by
Thinking
Traveler.
of a beautiful day
You're tuned into
when
Rhythm Up
we
Friday
all
on
will
Roots
live
Reggae
as
Radio.
one. I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will.
I never know that she sing that one, yeah, man.
Yes.
Traveler, you this man. We know the song. We know the song. We know the song, you know.
I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will live as one. I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will sing one song. I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will live as one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will sing one song. No more killing, no more stealing, no more war. Let us all live as one under the star. Hands and hearts unite from near and far. Lifting each other after every fall. Kick with body mind, let go envy. To your heart and mind, it's unhealthy. Take up love, peace, and harmony. And live as one big family. Beautiful day when we all will live as one.
Remember, she said, put away bad mind, them things that aren't healthy.
Beautiful day when we all will sing one song.
Yes.
I'm thinking of a beautiful day when we all will live.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
It is, it is.
You know what I need? I really need to know. Like, do you write your own songs? Because, like, I felt like you're writing these songs for me. Like, and that's beautiful. Like, do you write poetry or, like, I don't know. It's just so beautiful.
Your song them resonate,
I-
Traveler. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've been writing from, I think I wrote my first song. I remember writing my first song when I was in primary school. I never forget that song.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote my first song in primary school. So I've always been writing. I remember Danny Brownlee told me some years ago when I went to him with a couple of songs, and he said to me, do not stop writing. You are a great writer.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept writing from that day he told me that. So, all the songs I have, I wrote them all.
Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, man, the way
on
you
that.
find your hook on your arm and
Yes.
yeah, it's great writing, you know?
It's very good. It's very good. If I'm not mistaken, so your producer is here in Canada?
Oh, yes, he's living there.
Well, give him a big up and tell us how that connection happened.
Hi, big up Question Brown at Steel Play Records. We met actually on social media.
Okay.
We met on Facebook some years ago, in the industry. Sometimes you'll see people you may know pop up, and, we have mutual friends. And I remember he sent me a message today, and I replied, and we started talking on Facebook, and it just clicked. Talking to him, it was like somebody I knew all my life.
Wow.
And from there, we decided to link up, and we just started doing music.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes.
So, it has been really great from that time. I think it's about 12 years ago.
Wow, that's a long time.
And it's a long time. So we have been doing music from that time. He produced all my songs. Most of my songs actually didn't produce that one Beautiful Day, but all the other songs he has produced so far.
So have you
Between us, it's been good.
Okay.
Have you completed any album or just singles for now?
Well, I did release an album. It's a gospel album.
Okay.
Because growing up in church, being accepted, sometimes you're singing in churches because I guess those are the doors would probably open up for you considering you're in church. So people would hear you sing, and then from there the word spreads and the people would invite you to come and sing. And then, I was accepted in church. So I kept doing music. I released an album, I think that's in 2013. It's called Lovely Cure.
Okay.
But it has always been more conscious because I write from the soul.
Okay.
So as some persons would say, your music aren't so churchy, they're more soulful and conscious music. Yes, right? So, definitely. And they accepted this in church as well. I did tours, I did events in Jamaica, some of the biggest gospel events in Jamaica.
Yes.
I have traveled to the Caribbean.
I mentioned that. I mentioned that Trinidad and everything, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yes.
Travel-a.
Yes.
You know, it's funny, the connection, when you mention soul, because, our soul travels, right? That's what they talk about. Our soul travels at night.
Transcends.
And it transcends. Yes, Ross. So the funny thing is that, the name Travel-a, and you'd bring up the whole soul thing. But what I need to know from you being a female in the business, because even for myself, I go through these trials and tribulations where being a woman in the business, it's very challenging. There's gossip, there's gossip mongers, there's the lack of respect when it comes to working with certain men where your opinion doesn't count. Not you, Ross. Ross is a respectful, nice man. Not all of them, not all of them, but Ross is a good man. I'm not gonna name drop, but honey, you're lucky. Ross is a good man. You got a good man, girl. Anyways, that being said, there's some of them who are not respectful.
Yes.
And they're not respectful at home and they're not respectful in the business. So how is that for you in the business when, you're trying to bring your ideas to the table and they don't take you serious or they see you as a, sexual being rather than the educated, talented woman that you are?
Mm-hmm.
All right, for me, to be honest, as I mentioned in the bio I sent you, I do have relatives in the industry. So there are times persons would know, okay, you're related to this person. So automatically, some people would open the door for you, considering you're related to this individual. Mm-hmm. And I tend to stay in my lane. So I don't go where I'm not wanted. I try to be humble at all times. And so it's not so difficult dealing with all the guys I've come across in the industry. It has not been difficult for me, to be honest. I've always gotten the respect. I'm always helping people where I can because I'm self-motivated. I'm always pushing. So sometimes I may even do stuff for other artists and even producers in the industry. So persons would respect me from that. And they'll always be, encouraging and looking out for me as well.
Yes, man.
So it has not been challenging.
And as you know, self-respect goes a far way, because if one see that you respect yourself, them not gonna bring certain little argument to you. Them know that she not in at that. So if a business, keep it business. So it's nice when you set the precedent by respecting yourself, so them can know say, I saw it for go.
Setting boundaries. That's the area I have to work on. I'm too friendly. Setting those boundaries. So what is?
I'm friendly as well. It's good to be friendly,
yes.
But also when you stay in your lane, it's very difficult for persons to approach you with certain things.
Yes,
true.
Because you're friendly, you're warm to everybody, but at the end of the day, you're somewhat reserved. You stay by yourself.
Yes. Yeah, that's my new thing. I don't feel everyone. I agree. That's my new thing. I think Ross, I don't know if I was mentioned to you. I don't want to be reachable. I want to be like this island that only certain people can come on this island. Yeah. That's my new thing. So I got you on that. Traveler, I could speak to you all night. I really could because like I said, I just feel like a really wonderful energy about you. Yeah. Such a wonderful connection, a warmth. I wish you were here. I could use a hug. I wish you were here because you just seem like a very nurturing, warm person That's the energy I feel from you. I could tell Ross feels it too. I could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
But hon,
I can't wait for us to spin some more music.
yeah, we're loving your music so much. But tell our audience throughout the world something about you that we might not have mentioned, or something you want them to know, or what are they to expect of you in the next couple of years?
All right, so I'm on all social media platforms. On Instagram, it's at Traveler, and that's Traveler ending with LLAA. Because some persons don't get it all the time. But you can check me out on social media. I'm actually, because this is a news, I've been excited to actually share with you guys. I have completed an EP, so I'll be dropping that EP very soon.
Yes,
right,
congrats. Looking forward to hearing all that. Yes,
Right,
nice,
so all
nice.
the songs are done and everything. It's
Thank
just
you.
us putting it together.
Wow. Thank you for that one.
All right, Traveler, beautiful, wonderful. And as I said, I have the music them in a rotation, and I give them constant spin each week, because I love your vibes, I love your topic, your whole flow, just your flow of music. It have something about it which Karen tried to sum up a while ago, and a beer tears, so I don't even want to go around the to try to sum it up. But there's something about your
voice.
the way you deliver your
feel it.
music, your whole energy, your aura,
Yes.
everything. It shows in your music.
It does.
So we're gonna play some more as time go on.
What I'd like to do, I know somebody I'd definitely like to big up, but I'll allow you to do some big ups.
Any bigs up you want to send?
Well, I just want to big up Steel Plate Records, Question, wherever you are. Big up yourself. Big up my mommy, who is my favorite person in the world. Big up my brother, Gregory Lewis.
Big up, Gregory.
And for me, give thanks. Everybody who is tuning right now, I big you up. All the new people who have just learned about Traveler,
Yeah,
big you
man.
up. Give thanks, and I want to thank you for
Definitely.
the support that you will be giving.
You're most welcome, Traveler. You're most welcome.
You know, Ross, I want to thank somebody. I want to thank your parents. You know why?
Yeah.
Because I find that not meeting you and Gregory are both such spiritual people, such calm, natural, easygoing people. So your parents did something right. I don't know how the rest of the children turn out, but the two that I've met are beautiful human beings, beautiful souls. So I thank your parents for that, and keep doing what you're doing, darling.
All right.
And big up Gregory.
so
Thank you so much.
Traveler, before we go, the next song we have is called Winner. You want to introduce it for them?
All right, this song is actually the world premiere. So you
Okay.
guys are actually premiering this one.
Oh,
So it's called Winner. Yes, you guys are doing this. So Winner, it's a song I wrote
Yes.
about everything that's happening around us. Many times people are so down, discouraged, and feel like they can't go on, like things just not working out for them. You be trying things all the time, and it's just not working out. It's just a message to remind you that you were actually created a winner.
Okay.
So it may not work out for you today, but it's gonna work out tomorrow or the next day, because we were born winners.
So we get the premiere.
Yeah.
We're getting the premiere of
go
it.
ahead.
Wow,
All right,
I feel
definitely.
honored.
Right.
Okay. So this is Winner.
This is Winner with Traveler.
Stand up,
So
stop,
Traveler, walk around people until we meet again. We greet again. Much love, my sister.
Thank you guys. Bye-bye.
You're strong, you're great, you were fearfully made. Victory.
You're locked inside Roots Reggae Radio.
Stand firm, keep stepping. One day, so let's go.
You listen to the motivating vibes.
Just believe in love
Traveler.
someday. 'Cause you're a winner, you're a winner. Anything you want, you can achieve.
Definitely for sure.
'Cause you're a winner.
Big up to all the Roots Reggae Radio listeners. Them, you are a
You're
winner.
winner.
Yes. Thanks for logging into Rhythm Up Friday. Hey, Traveler, big up yourself, you know.
And if you fall, just get back up. You know, some people me say you're tough. Dust it off and muscle up. Your faults come to make you stronger. Keep floating, don't you dig under. The best is yet to come.
next we're going to be speaking to Hawkeye. I'm going to see if I can get in touch with Hawkeye. Thank you, everyone. Mally, how you going? I hear you back home, Mally. Big up, Mally. Big up, Caution. We're boss.
It's showtime. It's showtime. Hot pepper.
So let me have some hot pepper.
I don't think I actually hot pepper sauce him talk about. Yes, like when word it, you know.
Well, what else is he gonna dash in their eye? I don't know.
Midstone.
What else is he gonna dash in their eye?
I don't know, cartoon. I'm not Fred Flintstone. This is something burn flesh and the quick bone. Cause I no pickle, I no mayonnaise, I no lime where you squeeze in a lemonade, I no grabber where you mix up with high grade. This is something make evil boy afraid. Hot pepper sauce, from you violate, you a get burned no matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy, make it bunny all through him eyeglass. Hot pepper sauce, we now pause, when we a step for your cause. Hot pepper sauce, action we deal with no bag at all. Long time Jamaicans I tell them to stop, the hip, the yap, the flip, the flap. Boy run him out and get beef, buff. Barbados man no he no chat. Hot pepper sauce always in on me knapsack. Spray every rat, but we come for your tap. Pepper sauce knock you like do all the clap. Boy this Trinidad and we circle back with the hot pepper sauce. From your violate.
Why know you at this Trinidad?
I don't know so you're no cartoon, I'm no Fred Flintstone. This is something burn flesh and a quick bone. Cause I no pickle, I no mayonnaise, I no lime where you squeeze in a lemonade, I no grabber where you mix up with high grade. This is something make evil boy afraid. Hot pepper sauce,
so we're listening to Hawkeye.
No matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy, make it bunny all through your
hot pepper sauce, right? You dash it in the eyes.
When we are step for your cause.
Kind of, you know that expression, if I say I'm going to poke you in your eye, I'm going to poke you in your eye?
Long time Jamaicans I tell them to stop the hip, the yap, the flip, the flap, boy run him out and get beef, buff, Barbados man no he no chat, hot pepper sauce always in on me knapsack, fi spray every rat, but we come for your tap, pepper sauce knock you like do all the clap, boy this Trinidad and we circle back with it, hot pepper sauce, from you violate you a get burned no matter the cost, hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy make it bunny all through in my glass, hot pepper sauce, we now pause, when we a step we a cause, hot pepper sauce, hot shot we deal with no talk. This a pepper sauce you no find in a kitchen, and the sauce you no pork nor chicken. Boy violate on the hawk and pick him and lick him, a ground like when Jet Li kicking. This a laba more boy, watch you lipping, watch you bag of information that you giving. This is family you must tired of living. Pepper sauce slam dunk you like Scottie Pippen. Hot pepper sauce, from you violate you a get burned no matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy make it bunny all through in my glass. Hot pepper sauce, we now pause, when we a step we a cause. Hot pepper sauce, hot shot we deal with no matter talk. Everybody want know where hot pepper sauce is. How the new tool fi wipe out crosses. Me a boy when no left it, so you know what the time is. On top of that, who the boss is? Them boy they can't step to we. No boy can be no threat to we. If you ever hear this in family, you get wiped out of your misery. With the hot pepper sauce, from you violate you a get burned no matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy make it bunny all through in my glass. Hot pepper sauce, we now pause, when we a step we a cause. Hot pepper sauce, hot shot we deal with no matter talk. Long time Jamaican not tell them to stop the hip, the yap, the flip, the flap, boy run him out and get beef, buff, Barbados man no he no chat. Hot pepper sauce always in on me knapsack, fi spray every rat, but we come via tap, pepper sauce knock you like do all the clap, boy this Trinidad and them circle back with it. Hot pepper sauce, from you violate you a get burned no matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce, dash it pan boy make it bunny all through in your Midstone, me don't know so you no cartoon, I no Fred Flintstone. This a something burn flesh and a quick bone. Cause I no pickle, I no mayonnaise.
You're locked inside Roots again. You're listening to Archive.
This a something make
Spitty bye.
Hot pepper sauce, when you violate you a get burned no matter the cost. Hot pepper sauce.
Boy, Karen, make us see what the artist up to, cause boy, we will the artist long, you know. Hawkeye, you there?
Give it a man. Hold him around poet. Yo, Ross Morgan. Hold him around poet. All right tonight. Hold him and play with. Yo, Hawkeye live. Walk, big up on yourself. Yes, I.
All right, my brother. Welcome to Roots. Welcome to Roots Reggae Radio Natural Room. It's a joy and a pleasure to have you once more, you know.
It's a pleasure, my Jenna. Yes, it's always a pleasure, and thanks for having me on the program.
Definitely.
So what's going on? What's new? Talk to me.
Well, me there I live, you know, you don't know life for the greatest. It's me I say, health is wealth, you know that.
Yes.
It's me I say, and based on what is going on now, you know, this pandemic that is going on throughout the world, you know, we have to give thanks that we're still here and, you know, be able to still endorse and do our jobs and, you know, put the voice out there also and, you know, endorse the music and, you know, the whole work. So I say, there are a lot of people going through a whole heap of things, you know, we still have to use the music, you know, because as the words say, you know, music alone shall live.
Yes.
So we still have to, you know, be pushing the music, using the music to comfort the people, and to uplift the people, and in a time like this, it's not so I'm honestly happy and honored to be, you know, alive and be here, you know, so you
Most
don't know
definitely.
my guitar.
Hawkeye, I'm sure most houses know your name. They've heard of Hawkeye. But for anyone listening that's never heard of Hawkeye, I know you mentioned before when we spoke to you, but let them know where the name Hawkeye comes from or why they call you Hawkeye.
Well, you know, it's a natural born thing, give me the name Hawkeye, you know. I naturally gave me the name Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cutty Ranks is the original man who gave me that name. You know, Cutty Ranks, the original bomber. Yes, me I say. He's the one who gave me the name Hawkeye. I was at Main Street recording a song one day and doing the song and mentioned my name, Treggy Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the time, my name was Treggy Fresh, so he stopped me and said, yo, I wish name that man, it's not going to work in a music.
Yeah.
You know, so You know, going through the whole ordeal, you know, I'm saying, alright, go on DJ, we're going to find a name for you in music, you know, because that Treggy Fresh thing will not work.
Yeah.
So I'm go on till the ask me what me do, and I tell him, so boy, I'm a chef, because at the time I was a chef, you know, so me leave work, you know, in the afternoons and go to studio, you see me? So, I'm going and start calling some name curry shrimp and boiled lobster and them stuff and that. You know, man, I don't want to name enough food, you know, I don't want a food name. You see me? Tell him also warm to my eye. So I tell him, so I was born with my eyes like this.
Yes.
You see me? So I'm going to tell him, say chicken hawk and say bird eye. And, you know, when him say hawk eye, I say, yeah. That's the name.
Okay.
So right away I recognize the name. You know, even though him say it, it's a from that now I have to go back to the top of the song.
Yes.
And intro and everything, and from that day it's archived upon every song that I start recording.
Yeah, man. So him consistent, him gonna find a name give. And for people who out there, that's how Jamaicans are. Them not care if you name John Brown. Him not want a name there. Them find a name was suitable to you. So Jamaican.
I don't know if it's the word suitable, because if you have a head, then call you big head.
Yeah, if you're tall, a tall man.
If you have a big nose, big nose.
Yes.
Yeah, but Jamaican say it's not say.
Yes.
Anything them name is like is a description of you. So the man say right away a man can't say, you know some the name match or something, you know. And I mean in the music, you know, the music thing is kinda a little different. The name might not really match how you look sometimes, but you know, it's just the name of it is right.
Yeah, the swag of the name. Yeah, the name of the rhyme. Once you have a thing about it.
Based on your lyrical content and your attitude or how you deliver and how you do your thing. You know, man, just find him a fit. It's not that so. I just life, you know, so you got the music, you know.
Yeah, man.
You know, Haka, it's funny you mentioned the chef, because, you know, the last time, a couple years ago when I spoke to you, I don't remember getting that out, knowing that you're a chef or that you could cook or whatever. And that's one of the questions I was going to ask you today. So are you still chefing it up?
Well, I still do, you know, a thing now and then at home. It's what I'm saying. It's not really every day. Because I have to be in the studio or I'm out on the road or something, you know. But on weekend, when I do get a chance, when I'm in Jamaica, I do cook for the family. It's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Me's a Aki eater, you know. You have anything you can recommend with Aki, any special Aki dish? Give me one of your Aki dish, them, you know.
Well, you can't put anything with Aki in my G.
Yes.
You don't know, Aki is a vegetable, really, you know, so you find that, you know, I mean, we know Aki go with saltfish in Jamaica, which a lot of people might know as codfish.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't put Aki with chicken, you know, with, you know, for those who eat pork, you can't put it with pork.
Callaloo.
You can't put it with anything, sausage. You know, you can mix it with anything you want to mix it with. Callaloo, they don't know, cabbage, you know, whatever the case is. You know, it's just a make it, you know, your corn, your green peas, your whatever you want to put it with. You can put it with anything, you know, anything that is meat or vegetable, you can mix
with it.
Yeah.
Down the line, and make it come out. It's matter.
Yes, man. See, I hear it from the chef, you know, so you know what say. The thing is real.
This is a Hawkeye chef advice we're getting here. So Hawkeye, I mean, there's ups and downs in the business, and you're someone that's been through it for a while. So are there some least favorite parts of the business that you've experienced so far?
Repeat that, please.
There's ups and downs in the business. I'm saying, are there some least important parts that you've experienced so far? Can you hear me? No, in the business, there's some ups and downs that we go through, good times and bad times. I'm saying, are there some, you know, least favorite parts of the business for you so far?
Well, I mean, you know, it's always an up and down, you know, in life in general, not just music, you know. So you find out that, you know, during these times, you know, the most you can do is just continue doing what you're doing and maintain. You know, because life is all about maintaining. You understand? Because, you know, I mean, if you even achieve at a certain level, achieving is one thing. You know, you achieve, you know, so why, how do you keep what you achieve? You have to maintain it. You know, so how can I just, you know, keep on doing what he does, you know, which is the music, you know, continue to be creative and original in me. You know, and you know the fact that I'm working with the legendary Sly and Robbie in Jamaica. You know, so, you know, people know who Sly and Robbie is.
Yes.
And they know the creation and the kind of person these musicians are. You know, so once you're there in the same camp or around the same body of people, you know, so your brain has to be ticking. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it that way, you know, and just know that life is all about up and down. It's all about hills and valleys. It's all about obstacles and you know, overcoming and you know, you have to rise above all obstacles when it appears. You know?
Yeah, man. I always like your writing skill, Archive, because you have a look at writing skill and you have a thing when you rhyme up your words. Them is like, do you write your own song or other artists give you a song for sing? Or you think go?
Me have a big writing skill. And
Yes.
a
Big one. Yes, me notice. Me notice.
You have a huge writing skill. But before I go into that, me have a virgin, we are listening on your mic, it's all, you know.
Okay.
You know, I mean, me and you used to cook at school, you know. You know, see, so, I mean, you just type and reminding me that ackee is not really a vegetable, it's a fruit.
Fruit.
You know, I know that a lot of people don't hear that still. So thanks to the correction, Mr. Solar. It's not the Trinton big chef now, he can come show up and lick yourself with me. But, you know, one of them man, they were used to have a school, you know, I run up and down back at me. You know, like, you know, I'm used to beat him bad with cooking. You know,
Yes.
but I'm big professional, you know, that's why I'm begging. It's not to go easy more time. You see, you got to serve Mike Solar, you don't know much respect. It's not yeah, man, so when it comes to the writing skill now, it's not I mean, as I said, you know, is that Archive just, you know, me just different, really. Because even as an individual, you know, I've never been a person who I move with a crowd, always up in a crowd, you know, I always run away, but I always try to be different from everybody because I know that, you know, the crowd is the majority still, but anytime, you know, you are a minority within yourself, it's like you're greater than the majority.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you stand out different from, you know, because people have a turn around and probably look and say, one does it by himself and stuff. So you become the attraction of the day. And I know that it's the only time it takes for everything. You know, so me, it's always a person who tries to keep my things different. You know, if you listen, or if you notice, if you play a juggling with Hawkeye upon, you play the songs and see how the songs go down. And most of the time, Hawkeye songs just gone in a different direction.
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
most definitely.
So you have some rhythms more time with, you know, the rhythm so dark. Everybody depend on the rhythm of God. Gangster. When you listen to Hawkeye gone somewhere else.
Yes.
You know, see, because me always try to do that, you know, keep different, because once you're different from the mass, you're going to stand out. And
Yes.
me,
Yeah, man, me notice that, man, because I
might think that
I have heard you on several rhythms, just as you mentioned, and me I listen to the rest of the track, them, but when the Archive come, you kind of nail it separate, differently. Yes, so you have that technique of being unique on a mixtape.
yes, man, you have a creative magic. You know, you can't follow everything where you're going, and because it's going in a direction, you run go follow. Like me, is not a follower. Me, lead a king.
Right.
So, I mean, my song might not be a song that, you know, because it's out and it's the lead of the followers. You know, it might not really register today or tomorrow, but somewhere down the line it's going to register, because we make sure that every time that we go at it at full force to make sure that it's potent enough to stand up at the end of the day, or even when the smoke clears, it still stand up.
Yes, definitely. But Hawkeye, talking about uniqueness and different, one of the songs that showed a little different side of you is when, and it's, I don't know, you know, Ross, he said when you love someone, you should walk the extra mile. Mm-hmm. Whether it's barefoot or not, you need to walk the extra mile. You understand what I'm saying? So maybe I want to hear a piece of that, because I want someone who's willing to walk the extra mile for me.
Unbelievable. I would like to. You know, I mean, this song is produced by Sly. As I said before, the legendary Sly. And
yes.
You know, me have to big up Ambelique on the one there.
Yes.
Apparently, he had the song with Ambelique. Ambelique did the song. And Sly just have the ears, you know, to just say, yo, put Archive on a song, you know? And you know, so for me, the Archive a song like this, especially, you know, for a man like Ambelique, you know, where tipped with Kwanda and all these songs, you know, with top, you know, the UK